So these substances, when they are in molten state or else when they are in aqueous solution, they contain free ions, hence they can conduct electricity. But here, in case of non-polar covalent compounds, they do not contain free electrons or free ions, therefore do not conduct electricity. Okay, right. Now, these are some of the points or some of the important properties related to non-polar covalent compounds. Now let us learn some of the properties of polar covalent compounds. See, first property is physical state. Physical state. See, these polar covalent compounds, they generally exist as gases. They generally exist as gases. As gases or liquids or soft solids or soft solids. Okay. See here, in non-polar covalent compounds, suppose if this is one molecule, polar covalent compounds, this is one molecule, this is another molecule, neighboring molecules. So here, as these are polar covalent molecules, so positive, this is the positive and negative end of this molecule, and negative and positive end of this molecule. So as these two are opposite ends, this is one molecule, this is another molecule. See, these two are different molecules, neighboring molecules. So there exists some force of attraction. And these force of attractions are weak. So weak force of attraction, even here also weak force of attraction exists. These are, the force, these are somewhat stronger than van der Waals forces. But still they are weaker. Forces. Very small. Their force is very small, such that the molecules cannot hold firmly, because these forces are not strong forces. Hence, these molecules, this molecule and this molecule, so those molecules cannot be packed tightly. They cannot be packed tightly because of weak forces. See, physical state reason. The reason of reason for the physical different existence of different physical states of polar covalent compounds. The reason will be same as non-polar covalent compounds. That is, weak forces are existing between the molecules, so they can be broken easily. Okay, and here the soft solids, even between in solid form also, the force of attraction between the solid molecules is also somewhat less. Okay, hence these solids are also soft solids. Even in the solid form also, between the molecules there are weak forces, hence such solids are said to be soft solids. Right. Next point is melting point. Next property is melting point and boiling points. Melting point and boiling point. So here even melting and boiling points are low, even for polar covalent compounds. Generally, covalent compounds, for covalent compounds, melting points and boiling points will be low. Either they are polar covalent compounds or non-polar covalent compounds, whatever it may be. If they are covalent compounds, then their melting and boiling points will be low. Reason, if you say, again the same, between the molecules, between the two molecules, the force of attraction is very weak. Because of the weak force of attraction, so these can be broken easily. The force of attraction between the molecules can be broken easily, so that the molecules can become free molecules. If it is solid, it will become liquid easily. If it is liquid, it can turn into vapor easily. Because of very weak force of attraction will hold the molecules. Okay, as the weak force of attraction cannot hold the molecules very closer, those forces can be broken easily, and the solid can be converted into liquid easily, and the liquid can be converted into vapor easily. So like this, even in the polar covalent compounds also, the melting points and boiling points will be low. Okay. Next point is, next property is solubility. Regarding solubility, already we have discussed in the previous class. In the previous